everyone, my name is Brittany and today I'm going to show you how to make some amazing apple bars. They're topped with a beautiful brown sugar streusel and have a shortbread crust, and they're absolutely delicious. So let's get started. I'm going to start preparing for this recipe by peeling, quartering, and chopping 4 large apples. Now to start my filling, I've got 1 cup of sugar. To that I'm going to add 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And then I've got a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Lastly, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. And then just give this a good mix. You want to make sure that cornstarch is really incorporated. I have my chopped apples here in my pan, and I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar mixture to it and just give these a good toss. I'm also going to go ahead and add a half a stick of butter. That's going to be 4 tablespoons. And this is unsalted butter, and I've already melted it. I've also got 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And then I've got a half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. As you can see, everything is already starting to dissolve. I'm going to cook this down on a medium to high heat until it starts to thicken. My apples are done cooking. I cooked them for about 12 to 13 minutes and they're nice and thick, and that was on a medium to high heat. Now I'm going to sit these aside and let this mixture cool while I go ahead and make the crust. Alright, to start my crust, I've got 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add a half a cup of sugar. I've also got a pinch of salt. Give this a mix. And then I've got 11 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and it's already melted. Now I'm just going to mix this together until I don't see any more flour. This looks great. It's very crumbly, which is exactly what you want. I've already got a 9x9 baking sheet here lined with some parchment paper, and I'm just going to pour this right on top. Now I'm just going to spread this out. You want to make sure it's nice and even. Alright, now once you've got it even, just go ahead and start pressing it down. Now this is all pressed. I'm going to go ahead and add my filling right on top. And then just spread this out evenly. Now to top off our apple bars, I'm going to make a brown sugar streusel. In my bowl here, I've got 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Lastly, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of butter. Now we're all mixed up and it's very crumbly, but before I add it on top, I want to make sure I can get some nice crumble chunks out of here. So I'm going to chill this for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to sprinkle it on top. Alright, so I've got my streusel topping here, and it's nice and chilled and it's very crumbly. So I can just crinkle this right on top. Now I've put on my bars all the streusel topping that I prefer. I've still got about 1/4 cup here in my bowl to use. I'm actually going to freeze this and save it for another day, which you can do as well if you like, or you can put it all on top, whichever you prefer. My apple bars are out of the oven. They baked at 375 degrees for 35 minutes. They look absolutely delicious. I can't wait to try one. I've already cut me a piece. So good. It's like a Dutch apple pie, but in bar form. Like, it's so delicious. I love the topping. The brown sugar really adds a level of crunch and enjoyability that I personally love. I like texture, so I love that. I love that the cinnamon is not too overpowering. Sometimes you put too much cinnamon in things. It's just a hint of cinnamon and you get a little hint of the lemon juice. I love it. It's very fall, very festive, and I am into it. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It's a great recipe. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I post every Friday. Thanks for watching.